Welcome back to the IACP conference. We are live in Savannah, Georgia. We have Miss Kim Brophey here. Kim just did a presentation on the good life of a good dog. Did I get that right, or did I butcher it?
Yep, that's right. Yep.
All right, awesome presentation. Everyone loved it, very well received. We're actually probably 30 minutes late right now because Kim got so many questions. You were mobbed. You were like a rock star as you're walking out of there.
Well, people were excited and interested for sure. It's
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I had to pull you away with like a shepherd's hook to finally get you over here.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
People liked it.
Yeah, that was off camera, right? So it's good. Yeah.
So great presentation. Can you walk, for people that missed it, people at home, can you just give us a really high-level overview of what your presentation is all about?
Yeah, so it's really about making sure that people understand the hard reality of the fact that our dogs are captive, right? Which sounds weird for us to say, but in fact, in all practicality, pet dogs are captive in our pet homes in a way that they weren't 10, 20, 30, 100 years ago. And so the rise in the behavior problems that we're seeing is very much related to what are actually welfare problems in their captive pet environments. So this whole talk was an invitation to our pet dog industry to move forward around the model of applying modern animal welfare science for pet dogs and what that looks like for us as dog pros.
Great. Could you give us maybe like the top one or two mistakes for everyone listening of like what are people not thinking about when it comes to welfare with the average pet dog?
I think a couple things. I think one, in terms of selecting an animal that's going to be suitable for the habitat that they already have, ready for that animal. So we've had this whole, it's all how you raise them thing. So a lot of people are getting dogs that aren't going to be able to have good welfare readily in the environments that they have, which is going to make it a lot harder for the family and a lot harder for the dog in terms of being able to meet those needs. And so that's the second point really, is understanding that in a way, we're all kind of zookeepers of our pet dogs, right? Like, it sounds weird, but we have to fully shoulder that responsibility to meet all their needs. And what I'm hoping is, as an industry, we can move forward with a new welfare consciousness that helps us understand that our job is not to squish these square pegs into round holes through whatever methodology. It's about making sure that instead of more behavioral restriction, it's less. We're giving them richer, bolder, more purposeful lives that are absolutely like fitting with who they are as an animal.
Okay, so yeah, square peg, round hole. Do you think, I see this, that a lot of people have kind of forgotten that all breeds they're not the same. They're very, very different. And I think like the last 5 years, we've really seen this push to like, people see a cute dog on Instagram and they're like, that's the one for me.
Right.
And you're a Pyrenees person,
I'm
right?
a Pyrenees person, yeah. And a lot of people are getting Pyrenees because they're adorable puppies, but obviously they are not meant for living in small indoor apartment life. These are dogs that were developed to be able to work 30, 60 acres, patrolling the territory, like monitoring for any threat, independently stepping up to those threats. Yeah. And we're like, stay inside and watch cartoons, and it just doesn't work for them. There are dogs that are happy to stay inside and watch cartoons with you and your kids, but Great Pyrenees can really struggle in those situations. Not always, but I think it's good that we help people understand that just like for any other animal in captivity, they have to look at the natural history of that animal or that organism, and they curate the habitat accordingly to make sure that they have the opportunities to be who they are, because that's how they have good welfare.
Okay. And you spoke a little bit about your legs program. Could you give everyone just like a really quick rundown of what exactly that is and how they'd get access to it? Yeah,
sure. So people can get a lot more information on the website familydogmediation.com, and there's good course descriptions about that. It's the Legs Applied Ethology Family Dog Mediation Pro course. It's currently 50% off for the next couple of days till the end of the month, and then we also have staff and friends bundles. But for anyone who's interested, the code is well for 50% off, and if they have a staff bunch, they can get as much as 85% off right now. But it's a deep dive into everything we were talking about today, and it does include the talk I gave today. So it was recorded at our own annual conference this year, so it's the last module in the course now. So anyone who's taking the legs course will also get this evolved next step that we've integrated into the course curriculum.
That's awesome. 50% off. Well.
Yep.
Well. All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Kim. Appreciate you coming on. And thanks for being at the conference. We appreciate having you here.
Thanks for having me.